It feels weird not having a drink in my hands. Maybe I should fix that. Welcome back. If you're new, my name is Kristen, and you've reached my little corner of the internet. Yes, another crazy eyeshadow look today. If you don't know, on my TikTok page, I spin a wheel every Wednesday and use the eyeshadow palette that it lands on. It's my Wheel of Eyeshadow Wednesday series, again, that I post every Wednesday. I have the names of all my 41 eyeshadow palettes on a wheel. I spin it, and then I use that eyeshadow palette because I have too many eyeshadow palettes and I keep picking up the same one over and over again. So I need to pick up more eyeshadow palettes. So that's an incentive to pick up other eyeshadow palettes in my collection. But today was a very fall inspired look because it is kind of the theme of today's vlog, actually, because today Starbucks released their fall drinks, and I am not a Starbucks drinker. Let me just preface with that really quick. I don't go to Starbucks. I make coffee at home when I can because that's how I prefer my coffee. If I can make it myself, I do a pretty dang good job if I do say so myself. And it saves me a lot of calories and money and sugar. So I prefer usually just to make my coffee at home. But once fall starts, I allow myself one trip to go to Starbucks and try a Starbucks fall inspired drink, and I do the same thing for their Christmas drinks, and I only do it twice a year, and that's the only time I ever go to Starbucks. So we're gonna do that today. Well, not just that, we're also gonna go book shopping. It's a bookstore vlog because I don't take you guys to the bookstore ever, and we're gonna do a book haul. I got some new books as well from Amazon that I want to show you guys, and I also want to show you guys some books from the bookstore. So I just thought we would pick up a fall drink, as today is the first day of the season, and go book shopping and pick out some books and maybe start a new book as well today. I'm very behind on my August TBR, but that's no one's fault but my own, and I just have to accept it. So while I'm doing this very fall themed video, I also have a very summer stacked TBR, and I also kind of want to hang on to summer just a little bit longer just because I have some summer books that I still need to get through this season. So we're probably going to start a summer book in this vlog, which is kind of weird, but you know, with a pumpkin filled drink, maybe it won't be so bad. So let's go get a Starbucks drink. I'm going to get two and give which one I don't like to my mom. I'm also maybe gonna make a TikTok about them. So yeah, let's go get a drink. Let's go to the bookstore and get some fall themed things going. Even though this is not gonna be entirely fall. It's just the drink just has pumpkin in it. Okay, that's the only thing. Okay, just placed my Starbucks order. We're gonna go drive down, pick it up, and head into Barnes, see what I can find. I'm going in with literally no list in mind, just gonna browse around until I get anxious. So yeah, let's go. All right, let's get cozy and talk about some books and some other fall related items, even though it's still 74 degrees outside and I'm wearing a cardigan, but I had to get in the mood. Sue me. So, believe it or not, this is actually my first time trying the pumpkin cream cold brew. I had never tried it before, which is crazy because I'm personally not like a huge pumpkin person, so like I was pretty like skeptical about getting it, but I'm glad I ordered it. I finished most of it. I shared it with my mom too a little bit. She came with me on my little outing too, so it is now actually almost 3 hours later since I left. So that means, you know, that coffee is the same amount of time. So it is after a little bit, 5 o'clock. So I just wanted to show that I drank it, and I didn't talk about it, but it was really good, really yummy. There is a ton of sugar in here, so I'm glad I split it with my mom because there's 31 grams of sugar in here, and like that just gives me the most major ick ever to exist. So, but I'm pretty much almost done with it. So it was good, and it definitely put me in the mood to do some book shopping, which I did, and my mom was so gracious to film some clips in the bookstore. I swear social anxiety is scared of my mother because like she was just in my face with her camera. She was just like filming literally everything and filming everyone, and I was like, okay, she doesn't care. And you know, sometimes, you know, I'm glad she was there to do that for me. Okay, I'm gonna start with the non-book related things, which is my Bath & Body Works box. So I did get some fall related goodies from Bath & Body Works. They were having 20% off site-wide, and they had already launched most of their fall items. So I got some wallflowers and some just one candle, which is my annual candle. So let's talk about it. Okay, first thing I got on my backpack that I use to take to Disneyland, I have a little charm to hook on my hand sanitizer, so it's just swinging on my bag so I don't have to dig through my bag, and I just leave it on there, and it broke. It fell off on one of the rides, and I got so sad. But they have this cute little cowboy boot one. I thought it was adorable, and I bought the Sunshine and Lemons hand sanitizer as well. I really like lemon scented anything because it just smells so fresh and clean, and it's not like too overbearing and annoying where it gives you a headache. So I got this hand sanitizer and this little cowboy boot holder. I'm so excited to attach it to my backpack, and it's gonna look so cute, and I don't know which way to put it in, to be honest with you, so I need to figure that out. But these are the first two things that I got. Oh yeah, that smells so good. I'm gonna put some on right now because I have the fall candle going right now, the Perfect Autumn I got last year, I believe. It smells like the perfect autumn. It smells so good. Okay, next I got some fall wallflower plug scents. I love my wallflower plugs. So I actually have a fall plug wallflower. I have one for every season. So this is my fall one. It's a little truck with a pumpkin on it, and it says fall on the back. It is so cute. So I got some plugs to go along with it. My favorite scent from Bath & Body Works is Leaves. I love this scent. It smells just like fall. It is so good. And then I got two new scents that I haven't tried, Honeycrisp Apple and Champagne Apple and Honey, and they're both described as fruity and bright. So I'm excited to try these because I don't like overwhelming, hits you so hard in the face scents. Leaves is a little bit like that, but I don't mind it because I love the scent so much. But these two, I'm very excited, and I like that they're fruity and bright. So something light just to add a little bit of like that fall vibe in my room. So I'm excited about these three. Then, of course, I had to get a candle. Every year I get Leaves. It's just a little tradition of mine that I have going, and they change the packaging of it every year. So I have like 5 different versions of Leaves. I mean, I go through them, but I do like this year's a lot. It is so clean, so fall vibes, so woodsy. Of course, this is Leaves. This is the White Barn edition of it. They do have this like really pretty new line from Bath & Body Works. They're like ceramic containers, and they look very clean and modern looking. So if they drop some fall scents in that style, I'm definitely gonna get some. But this just smells, oh my gosh. It's golden nectar, red apple, and clove spice. You definitely get a lot of the clove spice. This just fills your room, and it makes it just feel so cozy and fall and perfect. I love this scent so much. Oh my gosh. Me just admiring. this scent forever and ever. So I'm excited to have it this year in this style. It looks so pretty. They do have another version that they usually come out with like 2 different styles. They have like this sleek version, like with the white barn, and then they have like a printed design with like cartoon leaves and stuff. I usually like the sleek, modern type, so I'm very excited about this. Okay, now we can move on to the books. So I do get a monthly book subscription box from Probably Smut. Very excited about this month's box for August. For July, I'll just show you what I got. It's Shadowed Obsession. I've never heard of this author. I think it's, what is this? A dark romantic comedy. I still have it tied up because I think I might resell it. Let me know if you would want it. And I will include the templates. Some people have asked me in my book journal, like where I got it from. I get it from Probably Smut. So if you subscribe to Probably Smut, I'm not affiliated with them, by the way, but your first box, you get the book journal that I have, the gray book binder, and then the templates as well. And then every month they send you 5 pages of their templates to fill out for the books. So, and then also with the templates, they send you stickers that are themed to the book, and then a themed bookmark with an annotation key and matching tabs. So it's definitely, you get a bang for your buck. I think it's $25 a month. So I think it's definitely worth it. And they're exclusive editions as well. So somebody does like hand draw these covers and they're different from the original covers as well. So super fun. It's definitely a book subscription box that I love being a part of. And there's also a higher tier, I believe, where you can get some merch from them as well. So, but I just have the lower tier with the book, and they're super fun. They're usually pretty good picks as well, but this was July's pick, and I just got August in the mail today, so we're going to open it up. So they come really beautifully wrapped. They come with PS on the top, so it's very discreet if you live with other people. And then it says, "Hey, hot stuff, enjoy your Probably Smut," which is so cute and so fun. And then it comes very neatly wrapped with some string. Ooh, this month's, I don't know too much about it in my bad boy era. Ooh, okay, so these are the matching stickers. It's called the Bad Boy Rule by Maren Moore. I don't think I've heard, I feel like I've heard of her. I don't know. And then this is the cover. It looks so pretty. It looks so well done. I'm very excited about this to read it. And I believe also a lot of the picks are also in Kindle Unlimited. So it's just very easy for me to download on my Kindle and read it from there. And then if I want to resell it, then I can. If I want to keep it as a shelf trophy, then I have the shelf trophy. So the Bad Boy Rule is part of a interconnected standalone series by Maren Moore, the Hellcats Hockey series. It is a deliciously sexy bad boy, good girl hockey romance from Amazon Top 20 best-selling sports romance author Maren Moore. Oh, cool. And it's 4.0 on Goodreads, which is really, really good. I love me a good hockey romance, so I am very excited about this. I actually almost picked up Unsteady at Barnes and then decided to put it down because I can order it for cheaper on Amazon, so sorry. But this is so fun. I'm so happy with these 2 picks, and I can't wait to get into especially the Bad Boy Rule. Very excited about both of these. And then we can quickly get into what I got from Barnes. So Barnes was having 50% off some of their books, and I got the last copy of The Love Haters by Catherine Center. Is this her new release for the summer? I believe it is. Yeah, it says 2025. So it is a summer romance, but I definitely want to get into this. I've never read anything by Catherine Center. I have some of her books downloaded on my Kindle because a lot of her books are on KU, but I decided to pick this up because it was 50% off and the hardcover is $30. So I was like, okay, might as well. And it's really short too. So, and it has these really cute teal sprayed edges, which sprayed edges right now, hot take, I'm not a huge fan of right now. Like, they're getting kind of overproduced in my opinion, but anyway. Excited that I got to pick this up. And then on the opposite end, summer romance, we got a fall romance. And the girl who actually helped me when I was checking out with my books, she had, I think she's read the entire series because this has like multiple books in the series. This is the first one, and I can't believe I haven't picked it up yet because I've heard mixed reviews, but the girl that was working at Barnes said she really, really liked it. So I'm excited about this. I've heard a lot about it. And yeah, this is obviously The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Lori Gilmore. A lot of people were like, This is kind of like Gilmore Girls. It's kind of funny because it's like her last name's Gilmore. So yeah, I'm excited about this and I can't wait to read it this fall. It's definitely going to be on my fall TBR list, which I will be making a fall TBR video. So stay tuned for that. Then these next pile of books, if you didn't see my cozy bookish vlog that I posted, I did do my first ever filmed Barnes trip on that video, but I did end up picking 3 books during that trip if you haven't seen it. First, I got Pictures of You by Emma Gray. I saw Sarah Caroli recommend this, so I obviously had to pick it up because anything she reads I feel like I might enjoy. And then I picked up my first cozy fantasy, Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. Very excited about this. I've never read any cozy fantasy before, and it's also on my fall TBR, so I just had to pick this one up. And it's the Barnes exclusive, which I didn't even mean to pick up. Like, I don't mind if I get the regular version, but all they had was the Barnes exclusive, so yeah, it's still really pretty. And then I got Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna. Someone in the comment section actually said they really liked it because it, even though it's long, it moves like really fast. So I'm very excited to add this to my, not my collection, my TBR. And then Barnes was doing like a month or so ago, where they had like a table of books where you could buy 3 books for $25. And I didn't realize, I went with my friend and we walked in and it was only like a select few books on a tiny little table, and I think every Barnes had a different selection. So I picked up 2, and my friend has the 3rd one, so we split it, but she let me keep these 2. Scorched by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I have Half-Blood on my August TBR. I still haven't read it, and that's a long series. I think this is part of a series. I'm not entirely sure, but it sounded very interesting and it's really short as well. So we picked this up, and then this was on the table as well, and I had to get, this was like an immediate, like I put it in my hands. This is The Frontrunner by Elsie Silver. The first book in the series, I believe, is Off to the Races. So, and I thought I had grabbed it, but they didn't have it. So a lot of the picks on that table were like the 2nd and 3rd books in series. They had none of the first book in the series, which is a little sleazy, not gonna lie, but I do eventually want to get through this, what is this called? The Gold Rush Ranch series by Elsie Silver. It's her first series. So I know a lot of people don't love it because it's her first series and the writing's a little bit weird. And obviously her writing gets better throughout her novels, but I definitely want to start this soon. I know all of these are on KU, but I just thought, you know, if I'm getting 3 books for $25, I might as well get the shelf trophy. I don't even know which number this is. This might be like the 2nd book in the series, 2nd or 3rd book. So yeah, I picked this one up as well. And then another book subscription box that I was a part of was Afterlight, which is a very popular one, but I ended up canceling it. But the last book that I got before I canceled it was Love is a War Song, which I believe is popping off right now. A lot of people are talking good things about it, so I'm glad it was, I think this was July's pick or June's, I don't remember. And I haven't read anything by this author, so I'm very excited. I think a lot of people are loving it right now, and it's just so beautifully done as well. And then this is the Naked hardback. It is so pretty. They do a really beautiful job, Afterlight does. And then they do end pages as well with the 2 main characters. Let's see, what's this one? Oh, them on a horse, how cute. So pretty. And then it's also, this one is not digitally signed by the author. It is legitimately signed by her, which is super exciting. So yes, by Danica Nava. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So yeah, I unfortunately canceled my Afterlight book subscription just because I wasn't loving a lot of the picks. I found myself skipping more than I was actually receiving the book box, which is nice because like if I skipped, then I wasn't getting charged for the month, but I just found myself like not loving the picks anymore. So this was my last one. We'll see if I ever rejoin, but yeah, I'm excited to read this though. When I saw that this was the book for June, I was like, okay, I have to get it because it was, I think it's her debut novel. I'm not sure, but it's a new release for this year. So very excited. Okay. The next pile is from Amazon. I did a major, like, I'm done buying books for a while. So I did buy some books from Amazon just because I have Amazon Prime and it's very easy for me to get books very quickly and for a really good price. So this was actually $15. The Favorites by Lane Fargo. I was waiting for this price to go down because I feel like it was originally like $30 or something like that. So, but this is on my 25 books to read in 2025. I'm very excited about this. I've heard really, really good things about it, that people really, really like it. It kind of has a similar like structure to Daisy Jones and the Six, where it's like interview style, but there's also some inner monologue in here as well from what it looks like. So I believe it's about two skaters, a boy and a girl, and it's like they're skating partners and then they become, I think, romantically involved and then something goes awry, something like that. So this is on my 25 books to read in 2025. I really want to get to it. I'm very excited. So now I have the physical copy to read and I'm very excited. And then another book to read on my 25 books to read in 2025 is Addicted After All, and kind of like reading the rest of the, what is this? Addicted Calloway Sisters series. I'm over halfway. I'm on book 6 right now, and I think there's 10. I believe this is book 7. So I took a heavy pause on that series. I don't know why. I know why. Because Thrive was about Lillian Lowe, and then this book is also about Lillian Lowe. And I feel like the book before Thrive was also about Lillian Lowe. So I was like getting a little bit like Lillian Lowe'd out. I was like, can we have another sister, please? So I've been putting this book off. But I desperately need to get to it because I want to continue the series and hopefully finish it this year. We'll see. But this one is a chunker. So we will see if I get to this soon. I really, really want to. But I've been really enjoying the series so far. I love the found family. It's definitely like Gossip Girl, but if like Blair and Serena were sisters. So super fun. I'm sure everyone has read this series. It's just I haven't, and I'm trying to get through it. Next book I got is the second book in the Zodiac Academy, which is Ruthless Fae. I read the first book in my Larry reading vlog, which is up right now if you want to go watch it. But yeah, I read the first book and I gave it 5 stars. I really, really enjoyed it. So I got the second book, and I thought there was a box set, and unfortunately there is none because they're rolling out new covers. So I guess no box set exists at the moment. But yeah, I ended up getting the second book. I'm enjoying the story so far. It's very fast paced, very interesting. It's also helping that I'm listening to the graphic audio right now, so it sounds like a movie in my head, which is maybe why I like it so much. Just because like after I'd finished the first book in Zodiac Academy, I went in and kind of like skimmed through my physical copy and read it a little bit, and I was like, the writing is really nothing revolutionary. It's pretty simple and standard, and the story is a little bit cliche, but listening to the graphic audio definitely turned it around for me, and it got me very hooked into the story, and I feel like I'm reading about my friends, even though they don't exist and they don't know who I am, even if they did exist. So yeah, I'm very excited to continue this series, and I know it's a daunting one, but we're getting into it. All right, the next 2 books are 2 books in a series. Obviously, one I have read and one I have not. So I did read King of Wrath earlier this year, I want to say. I feel like I read it this year. Gosh, I've read so many books this year. But I gave it 4 stars and I really, really enjoyed it. So I want to continue this series. I believe I read it earlier this year, and I haven't picked up the second book yet. So here it is. This is the second book in the Kings of Sin series, King of Pride, and I actually have no idea what it's about. I don't know if people like this one. The most recent one that just came out, a lot of people are enjoying. So I'm trying, I think it's book 6, which is crazy. So I did have a physical of this, but it has the white spine, and they didn't do the white spines for the rest of the series. So I'm selling it currently on my Pango and Mercari. If you want to see it, it's linked down below. If you want this book with the white spine, I think it was like a first run edition of it. So I have it if you want it. Okay, so it sounds like it's billionaire romance, forbidden romance maybe, and like, I don't know, Grumpy Sunshine? Yeah, it sounds like Grumpy Sunshine maybe a little bit. She sounds very vivacious and fun and loud, and he's very reserved and translates classics into Latin for fun. Everyone has their hobbies, right? And I've kind of been itching for a billionaire romance, so maybe this will be read very soon. So we'll see. I love Anna Huang and her billionaire romances. They're quite enjoyable to read and they're very entertaining. And again, they're nothing revolutionary. They're just fun and it's kind of like a rom-com, but you're reading. And then I have the last book. I have finally picked up my first Mariana Zapata book, The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. I can't believe I haven't read this yet. Text tiny, all right? So I know this was originally before the reprint was close to like 600 or 700 pages or something like that, right? Aren't her books like notoriously long? But this is down to 400-ish pages, but I'm gonna need like a magnifying glass to read this. Anyways, I believe this is a football romance and football season is among us, so I just thought, okay, I'll pick up my first Mariana Zapata book, and a lot of people really do love this, and I knew when I wanted to start reading Mariana Zapata that The Wall of Winnipeg and Me was going to be my first book. So I'm not going to read the summary. I'm just going to football romance, and I know she loves her slow burn. Like, they won't hold hands until page like 389. Okay, so I'm excited. All right, with that, I think I'm going to start People We Meet on Vacation today. We'll see. I do have a vacation to go on in 2 days, so I don't know if I'll be able to finish it because I only have the physical copy and not the ebook. I'm on the wait list at the moment, so I either start that and finish it before I leave on Thursday, or pick a book that is already on my Kindle. So we'll see. But I think I'm going to end this little vlog here. I hope you enjoy it. It's a pretty simple one. I took you bookstore shopping and showed you what I got and the books I've accumulated over the last several weeks. So this was not all at once. This is over a month in books, a month and a half. So yeah, this is all for this video. Yeah. Hopefully I got the fall mood vibes going. It's still really warm, I feel like, in a lot of places, but it's, you know, the air is getting a little bit crisper, which is exciting. But that is all I have for you for this video. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a like and comment down below what you're most excited to read this fall. I would love to know, and subscribe, please. That would be so kind if you did. The links to all my social media are down below, including my Goodreads and Fable, and you can friend request me on Goodreads and I will accept your friend requests, and you can follow me on Fable and I will follow you back on Fable so I can be friends with you and I can stalk what you're reading, because I always look at, like, especially on Fable, I always see like Fable does the 40% match, like you guys have similar reading tastes, so I always look at your guys' reading tastes, and that's how I kind of like find new books as well. So definitely friend request me on Goodreads and follow me on Fable. I'm also constantly selling my books on my Pango and Mercari, which are linked down below, so if there's anything down there that interests you, you can give it a looksy doozy, a clicksy doozy, and maybe a purchasey doozy. But that is all I have for you today, and I hope to see you guys in another video soon. All right, bye!